everybody. Chris Wood here. Wow, my body's pretty fucked up. Just on here for a few minutes to do a quick update and to say congratulations to Lennox and Addington, Ontario Provincial Police, Spencer Mills, 14716. Now allegedly in Aurelia. Ex-chief or commander, year 2019. Staff sergeants, years 2019 and 2021. Shannon Cork, Robert, Ken Fuck, Ken Kill, Can Get Away With It, Money Badge Family, Town Council Lucas. Robert Kane, Stacey, a mental health worker, was Napanee Daily Tea Company, now Kingston. Left to further distance herself from her crimes and in hopes of deniability. And Shelley Hafner or Huffner, mental health worker and OPP. She's the one guilty of having me kidnapped through Judge Chappelle from Kingston, May 27, 2021, under her bullshit, incompetency, false pretenses. I am the victim of injuring, torturing, skull splitting, brain injuring, lung and kidney damage, medical blacklisting, medical treatment refusals, medical discrimination with criminal negligent intent. I am a revenge, retaliation, identity theft, identity change, which I have shown and proven, attempted murder victim. I'm an identity theft, and it's being done to me through OPP, the police, and harbored inmate sex offender, one known as one William Bill Wooldridge, 149 Center Street North, Napanee, Ontario. Highly psychotic, highly delusional. He is a drug addict, a heroin addict, and he is highly obsessed. He is seriously delusional. He believes that he and I were switched at birth. He also thinks that he is my dad, but he also believes he is Harry Potter. We are no relation in any way, shape, or form. He sure the fuck is not my dad. He was told this by Spencer Mills and Stacey, mental health worker, and he believes it. I am 50 and he is in his 70s. There's no way we were switched at birth, you delusional piece of shit. You sure the hell ain't my dad. I watched my dad commit suicide, you fucking garbage. And we're no relation in any way, shape, or form. You are a delusional, psychotic piece of shit. You were living in Picton. You are a fucking inbred lowlife. You are a cop, cocksucking fucking piece of shit who I have proven they will surround with hands on guns to protect you and themselves. They will laugh in your face and refuse arrest, write Shannon Cork, and then tell you to file a report, knowing it would have been burnt up, tore up, ripped up, would have done no good because it would have been against you and against your boss, Billy Wooldridge, but knowing as he went on to stalk and murder my mother by using remote neuromonitoring on her with the high EMS from it and the radiation it causes in a person. It caused tumors, it caused cancer in my mom, especially with her age of being 76 years old at the time. And it was murder with intent to commit through Billy Wooldridge and through Blair Hardy, who is Spencer Mills's boyfriend. They are also allegedly Ontario chapter Hells Angels leader and banditos. Their prospects are Jason Two-Step Gimpy VANALSTINE and Tyler Teabag Lake. They're guilty of human trafficking, human sex trade, slavery trafficking, prostitution through Michelle Irish, through Holly Carlisle, and through Allie Cooper, the ones that are responsible and that are co-committing, who are drug traffickers, who are guilty of aiding and doing my identity theft through what is called the remote neuromonitoring, the same thing that was used on my mother. And this is how it's being done to me. It's being used and passed around to all of these pieces of shit, these inmates, the psychotic lowlifes, Billy Wooldridge, Blair Hardy, Tyler Lake, Jason VANALSTINE, Dale Hartwick, and others. And they are using it on me, deforming me, mentally fucking me up, causing my identity theft and change. And this is because of me speaking of police crimes. I've been shot by the XOPP chief. I've been kidnapped. I've been sodomized. I've been false arrested. Lies, time buying, cover ups, arrest refusals, falsely arrested to deflect crimes on me through OPP and Lennox and Addington County General Hospital. Because of me wanting their arrest and charging for 3 years, so they took it upon themselves to do it to me, and that was their chance in an attempt to also give me a criminal record that I never previously had, which they've lied about, and that was also in a way to get my pictures, prints, signatures, and everything else they needed for this identity theft, for forgeries, framings, and frauds against me, using inmates who commit these crimes and homicides, identity thefts, financial thefts and frauds, welfare disability thefts and frauds, financial thefts and frauds once again, identity thefts. I am being so numbed down, it's hard for me to think, and that's just exactly what they want. The less I can think about this, the easier it is for them to get away. Time bought. My skull has been seriously deformed. I have been seriously injured, and there has been nothing I can do about this. I have put out videos previously showing of my talking in 2020, talking about what has taken place with me and my identity theft. And on it, I was showing my tattoos. I would like people to check out that video. And right now, I am going to do an update to show my tattoos again because of me going through this identity theft and changes to show and prove that I am Chris Wood. And this has been going on with me since 2019. And I believed when I was shot by XOPP chief after, and then the lies, the time buying, the cover ups, the stalking, and everything else started on me. And it's because I spoke of the police crimes and I tried to save lives. As a result, I became a victim. And there's been nothing I can do about it. My medical rights, my human rights, and my legal rights have been taken away from me here. Lies against me about having long criminal record and history, not true in any way, shape, or form. Lies against me about having long psychological record and history, not true in any way, shape, or form. Lies against me about being suicidal and self-harm are not true in any way, shape, or form, and those lies need to be proven by the ones who cast them against me to get me not taken serious, to prevent me help and prove about what has taken place with me. While time has been by, you seriously deformed my fucking skull through these bastards. Good job nobody in Napanee knows about remote neuromonitoring, and there's an actual nanotech microchip implant that's been in use since the 60s, designed for the central nervous system for destruction of it, and also for invasive surveillance. And this is how, like I said, I am going, I see, they can hear everything I hear, even me doing this right now. So this is how OPP are human trafficking. This is how they frame their victims, and this is how they murder their victims. As a matter of fact, I just got finished washing my head, my hair, And from so much damage and not having any feeling or stimulation, I could not even feel the water pounding on my head. That's how much damage I've had done. I have no feeling left on my right side whatsoever. I could not feel even water hitting my head when I was washing my hair. So damage is done. Time has been bought. You completely fucking deformed my face. You completely deformed my skull. Billy Wooldridge is a seriously psychotic, obsessed homosexual one way or another. I see you on the street, 149 Center Street North. Not only are you guilty of murdering my mother, you're guilty of doing this to me through OPP for their revenge, and also guilty of murdering the entire Wood bloodline by doing this to me. You are fucked, Billy Wooldridge, one way or another, you murdering cocksucking lowlife. Same with you, Blair Hardy, Tyler Lake, and VANALSTINE. And also HARTWICK, who is doing this now to inform me or to me for OPP, so he can get off his arrest and charging doing crimes for the police, so you can get out of arrest, so you can get away with so you can get your charges dropped. Might be kind of hard to see, but it's a wolf howling at the moon. This one here is a tattoo of my dog. And then I have a cross with a snake that has my initials under it. My spider and web. This here actually represents it's a double cross that humanity is going through. This represents the web of deception and the web of lies that the world is caught in. The world is the prey, and this is the one that's gonna catch you. I just have some tribal on my forearm, and then a cross. I am a 3.5-year revenge agenda identity theft victim. One way or another, Billy Wooldridge, Blair Hardy, Tyler Lake, Jason VANALSTINE, I will see you arrested and I will see you in jail. It will not be done here in Napanee through OPP because you own them and you have proven what they will do to protect you, which protects them, along with the doctors here named. From Lennox and Eddington County General Hospital, Wayne Coveyduck, CEO to administration, Sarah Fiddler. Paladin Security, 23 to 25 approximately, roughly 3 to 500 pounds. Dr. Tatiana V, aka Margie V, name liar about her name, file falsifier, medical blacklister, the one that assures the victims cannot get medical help and proof of crimes, and also Stacy's girlfriend, the mental health worker, now Kingston. Dr. Joy Hadley, Dr. Barton laughing in my face over being sodomized, telling me he would never do anything to help me unless I seen a psychiatrist. Dr. Pritchard tried to have me committed for being sex assaulted by Staff Sergeant and Billy Wooldridge, like it was my fault. Dr. Waldron laughing at me, calling me crazy, calling me a retard, saying identity thefts and changes could not happen. I guess I prove you wrong, and I can 100% again. So, this is done. Chris is dead. Chris is pretty much dead, and my identity theft is done. I no longer have myself. I no longer feel my consciousness. So, and even triage nurses Terry, Tanya, and David are involved, along with, like I said, Dr. Waldron, who once again retard laughing in my face, telling me when my head was swelled up like a mushroom. Treatment refusals, discrimination, me going to emergency with my ambulance and having to almost crawl out of the hospital and bring taxis home, being kicked out by Covey Duck, the CEO, being refused treatment, going for emergencies, and being called 6 days later, oh, we were busy. I would go there with my head swelled up or numb, and I was just being taken and labeled as me being there with a headache, and I wasn't being taken serious. So therefore, because of the lies against me, I went through all of this. They criminally and negligently aided in this. I am the end of my bloodline, so you're guilty of murdering my mother. You're guilty of this to me with the intent. I am a human trafficking victim, sex slave victim. Billy Wooldridge, Blair Hardy, Tyler Lake, Jason VANALSTINE. OPP, Ontario Provincial Police, Spencer Mills 14716, Staff Sergeants, ex-Chief or Commander, here in Napanee, wherever he's gone to now. Same with Staff Sergeants, a lot of them transferred to avoid arrest and charging and lawsuits against themselves and OPP for the crimes they're guilty of. Human trafficking, human sex trade, slavery trafficking, pedophilia. Billy Wooldridge was stalking children for OPP, ex-Chief for sex, slavery, trafficking, and pedophilia. So this is the kind of Harvard he is. I've been seriously deformed, and I have no feeling left in my face or my head. Especially Tyler Lake, Jason Gimpy, two-step VANALSTINE. Also, you're gonna pay for this. You fight between VANALSTINE and Lake. You are pieces of shit garbage. You are pieces of shit garbage, Tyler Lake and VANALSTINE. You are crack-fed, drug-fed pieces of shit, low life. You're lucky that this is legal because it's revenge from OPP and nothing I can do about this. Be safe, everybody. Watch yourselves, watch your children, watch your finances, especially if you live in Napanee. Families are murdered and missing. It is the police doing it. And nobody here is arrestable. They even have a justice of the peace as well, so their ass is covered. Poor, homeless, elderly, disabled, beware, because they know there is no way to fight their crimes.